Mhm. Hey, Intention Tuesday, folks. Whew. Welcome to week 34 of Intention Tuesday. Very happy to be here. Very glad you're here with us in sacred space. And we're here in the collective, spending some time together. Um, I am, once again, having interesting Facebook problems, but hey, that's okay. So, camera doesn't work, microphone doesn't work, but that's all right. It's kind of like really, real life. So, week 34, and it's 1 week past, that thing we had to do last Tuesday, and no matter what happens, some people are going to be thrilled and some people are going to be devastated. But like Hamilton says, the sun comes up and the world still spins. I hope that no matter what your wish was, that you find peace in the situation, and we hope that things get better for everybody. We hope that people can find peace, and this is what today's intention is about. And today's intention comes from Kim, and it's intention 34 in week 34. And I am going to start. So, intention 34 is about hope. Hi, Kim. Um, and this is about Kim, who's always working, uh, trying to make sense of days and trying to find peace and trying to find joy. And, that work that we do all the time. And this one was really important to me personally because, like, for example, my job just came out and said, from a shelter in place perspective, and the idea of anybody returning to work, don't even think about coming to the office again until June, the end of June 2021. And I personally thought I was doing really well, and that kind of like hit me square in the head, like, oh my God, we're going to go another 8 months of shelter in place. And that kind of turned me back inside, way deeper inside than I've been, because with all of the stress, with all of this, with all of that, like locked up, for this much longer, and it dawned. I finally got to a place after I kind of thrashed for a bit of I'm lucky to have a job. I'm grateful to be healthy. I'm grateful to be with the people I love. I'm grateful for the place that I live. I'm grateful for my friends, even if I can't hug them every day. And as long as we're healthy, as long as we have each other, things aren't so very bad. So how can I make it the best it can be? And Kim even came with this intention. Hope. A research project led me down a TED Talk rabbit hole. How do we activate healing? How can we connect in meaningful ways? How can we raise our sense of well-being? How do we know when or if change is possible? And I'll add to that, how do we even know what change is? As I sat quietly and let the information wash over me and enter my heart, the word hope rang so loud my chest began to vibrate. That one word opened my heart to seeing my moment in a whole new way. Possibilities I had overlooked began to shine with clarity. Had they been there all along? Why do we close our what do we why do we close ourselves off by denying ourselves hope? What fear are we carrying that keeps us locked into a narrow perspective that causes suffering? How long do we slog thinking, I'll just do the next thing, I'll just do the next thing, I'll just do the next thing, without an ounce of hope that things will be better, or being afraid to believe that things will be better. And maybe better is a way that we don't even understand right now what better is. No matter who you voted for, we have no idea what the future holds. While we work to be present, let's be present in hope and in curiosity, in eagerness, in empowerment, and in enthusiasm. Let's lift ourselves up with hope. Today, let us reconnect to hope and broaden our perspective by searching our present for blessings of validation. The intention: I hold my heart in hope. I am present and open to the possibilities that surround me. The open to that is really a big piece of this, because the possibilities for hope and joy and love around you, they may not even be at this point what you expect them to be. Okay, so as always, I'm going to play some sounds that are basically birds and bells for the 10-minute interval that we're going to work on this mantra. We're going to work on grabbing our hope. I invite you at this time to go to that place of stillness and knowing inside of you where the divine connects, and we connect to the divine. That's that place that we connect to this field. I invite you to find your hands and feet and place your feet solidly on the floor and begin to draw your breath up through your feet and down from the heaven at the same time. So our in-breath, we're pulling. Our out-breath, we're pushing. We're pulling the earth energy and pulling the heaven energy through our body and exchanging it. Breathing in and breathing out. That connection we have that keeps us alive from the heaven energy and the earth energy. And I invite you to be body like the mountain, solid and free, a breath like the wind, easy, moving in and out, and keep our mind like the sky, open and free. And clouds may come across, thoughts may come across that sky, but we just brush them across. And we rest in this time and we focus. I hold my heart in hope. I am present and open to the possibilities that surround me. And this gives you a chance to think what hope means to you and how dim our lives can be, our minds can be, and our hearts can be without hope. Hope is so tied to your compassion. Okay. I will mind the time and remind you when it's time to come back. There'll be a talk at the 2-minute mark, and I'll bring you back with the intention. Thank you for being here. I hold my heart in hope. I am present and open to all the possibilities that surround me. Deep, cleansing breaths. It's okay to let go of the sorrow and fear. They're not going to do us any good. I hold my heart in hope. I am present and open to the possibilities that surround me. Hope, grace, they feed the compassion in us, they feed the love in us. And hope is an outward sign of the compassion and love that we carry. It is how we are buoyant in our community, how we can spread that hope. In Chinese medicine, up here, like right on the edge of your collarbone where your kind of inserts into your shoulder. So if this is my shoulder, that soft spot, like right into your shoulder. This is lung 1 on the lung meridian, and it is a point for grief. So if you're heavily grieving or sitting in fear, and grief and fear are both elements of the lung meridian, I invite you to tap or press on these points as you breathe. If you're wearing a bra, it's right about on your bra strap or just outside. And it's the start of your lung meridian. And it'll help you release the grief and the fear that you're carrying. You can tap or just press. Letting go of that grief and that fear, and I'm breathing in hope. I hold my heart in hope. I am present and open to the possibilities that surround me. Breathing deeply and easy. Everything easy. I hold my heart in hope. I am present and open to the possibilities that surround me. So we worked on fear and grief with lung 1. I'm going to give you one more point. This guy right here, and the kind of the soft spot of your hand. When you hit it, it'll hurt. That's how you know you're on an acupuncture point, because they hurt. This is a gate. It's called large intestine 4. And it is the point on each hand that relieves anxiety and pain in your entire upper body. So if you're tense or having upper body pain, or especially shoulder and back pain, I encourage you to grab, I don't think I can show, grab both points like this, just overlap. So I've got one here, and then I've got the other here, and sit like this and breathe into them. And that'll relieve tension and pain in your upper body. I hold my heart in hope. I am present and open to the possibilities that surround me. And I'm dumping out the grief and the stress and the pain I hold in my whole upper body. Letting it all go to be filled with that hope. And I'm holding these points. I do it all the time. I hold my heart in hope. It's even nice to say. I hold my heart in hope. I am present and open to the possibilities that surround me. It's a powerful prayer to ask to see what possibilities surround you. Holding our hearts in hope as we wind down this really fast 10 minutes. Just reminding you about large intestine 4, really powerful. I'll let that go now. As we come back into our bodies and feel our hands and feet. Full of hope. And welcome back. I talk about peace, and I talk about joy, and I talk about love, and I'm really good at those day by day. Hope. I don't have enough hope. I've been working on hope since I saw this intention. Hope is the belief that things will be better. Hope is insisting on miracles. And it dawned on me this week that connection to the divine means that anything can be manifested. And if I believe that, I have no choice but to hold my heart in hope. And I need to be a living, breathing example of that hope. So thank you, Kimmy, for thanks, Kim, for this practical example of being the light, letting the light of the divine shine through, because that's a lot of what hope is, and it isn't just an idea, it's a vibration. So thank you all for exploring this with me, and I invite you to hold your hearts in hope, to hold yourselves in hope, to hold the collective in hope, and to hang on to that framework regardless of what might be happening in the moment, because there are infinite possibilities surrounding us that we can manifest, that we can step into, because we're part of this collective and we're all connected to the divine. So, with that, my friends, thank you for being here. Thanks for being here, Jax. Love you, honey. And as Kim said, and I say, and we all say, it's a privilege and an honor to be here. And we thank you. It's the best part of our week. And thank you for being here with us in this collective, in this sacred space that we are all in when we join together. And please rest in light and love and take care of each other. And we'll see you next week, more hopeful than ever. Bye.